Oh. 9th in the league, 19th in the league. Interesting. What sound? There's no sound? There's really nothing to hear right now because I got the music turned down. For the copyright. Bird.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports.
Win this game, go to the Super Bowl. How many videos you made so far? Are you already editing videos and
Davis Mills and the Houston Texans?
You got a bunch of recorded gameplay to upload?
Just go in the playoffs. There are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos.
You slept? Doesn't sound very productive.
Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship. For a trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58, we are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
You play Madden 20?
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their
Why did it make you mad?
quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season.
Yeah, I can help you with that. It's no big deal.
The defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense
what you got to do
in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
That takes a little while to get used to.
Defender ended up making a nice play, even though it was
what you got to do is when you first start the game, the main menu, go to settings, and then go to coach mode and turn coach mode on.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the
then when you're like in the actual game, like playing the game, you pause and you can I think once you pick the play, and on PlayStation you press L3 and you can sim. You can fast sim, slow sim. Slow sim's what you want. That way you can watch. Or fast him if you want to send him through the game. Make sure you're in franchise mode.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Take it in at the 22. A punt of 46.
Yeah, if you go to play now, you'll just play normal.
And the Texans will take over. So now we'll get a look.
But when you first start the game, if you go to the main menu and turn coach mode on, no matter which mode you play, when you hike the ball, the computer will automatically throw it or run the play, whatever it is.
A lot of people weren't really paying attention to this young man, but he's entrusted with a leadership role early in his NFL career and didn't shy away from it. His goal, continue to prove that there should have been one more quarterback that went in the first round of the 2021 draft.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And Pierce gets it again on second down.
Play now is just like a quick game. And then franchise is like what I play, where you control hiring and firing of the players and contracts and all that. Development of players, who starts.
And I don't think he got there, no.
And then Mutt is basically like a card game. It's kind of like fantasy football. And then it's like multiplayer. And then they got like a story mode or something. You play as a player that goes through a story. I only play franchise though.
Hamler deep for the Broncos. This is taken at the 18. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what
you can find a lot of videos about it on YouTube.
If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Madden's a good way for you to learn football, though.
On that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Oh, that's not good. All right.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Wilson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
That's the same place I learned.
Third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
This is brought in at the 21. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Mills.
I might get it in play.
That complete to his tight end, Coleman Ned. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Mills. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the good thing about...
first down. Mills. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, Mills. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Mills now. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Nice.
For it, and this is caught. What a catch.
That's why I got involved.
Play there for Houston. 53 yards. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. 3rd down. Showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receiver's understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. 1st and 10, it's Pierce.
Little field flipper.
This one down near the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw is Mills. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Here's Pierce. Touchdown.
There it is.
Houston.
There it is.
So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action. Mills. He hits Mooney going across the middle.
Nice.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Mills throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. These two teams all tied after 1. Pierce now up the middle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On 1st and 10, Mills. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. There downfield to break that one up. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. That's complete to Mooney. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Give to Pierce. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup.
Offense been okay. First drive kind of stalled out. Other than that, been all right.
By them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Mills to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to the ground with Pierce. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And that is caught. Touchdown.
All right.
Texans. Mecole Hardman from 10 yards out, and the Texans have broken the tie. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the play? And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed.
I'm about to get the rip-off.
Take an extra long look at this one.
I'm about to get the old rip-off.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are
Cheese incoming.
getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Oh, I got it. See if my defense is going to do anything.
They begin the drive with Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
Come on, defense.
From midfield now, here's
what up,
Wilson.
Max?
Got his man, it's Dulcich. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We always talk about the guy who played
Very
off
nice.
the guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football right on the money.
Just getting into Max.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now it's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Beautiful.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to
Nice.
the ground. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure.
Good deal.
These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Defensive line's been good all year.
In this first half. This is second and long. Now Williams running left. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Oh, come on, dude. I gotta get him.
Williams, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied
Whoa,
at 14.
what's going on, Madden? Are we under the bleachers?
A 7-play drive all told.
Madden be tripping.
It was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Mills on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I was looking for it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion results
in
9 yards.
That's playoffs.
Now that's going to be a
if I win this game, I go.
Watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right.
If I win this game, I'll go to the Super Bowl.
Route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are. Yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
They'll try and run for it.
Nice. We got it.
He's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Mills now looks to throw on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion,
I don't know.
Gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were.
I don't know what the other game is.
Make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Probably Chiefs.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he'll be
just
down
because they're always
to
good.
The first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 44.
Good run.
43 yards rushing for him now in the
See if
ball
we get
game.
another one.
The Texans on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Pierce will try to pick it up.
Maybe not.
No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
You don't try and kick it, really? Oh, don't go for it. No. No, you're supposed to kick it.
Here we go on 4th down. down, and he won't get there.
Stupid.
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
Why would you do that, Madden? Why are we under the bleachers again?
Empty here on 4th, and the Broncos will take over on.
No. I haven't faced him yet. Come on, defense.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Yeah.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Go on, defense. Do something.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out.
There we go.
It's 2nd down.
There we
the
go.
Last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson.
Get him.
Chased out left. And
Fucking dude fell down.
Down at about the 33.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down before taking the hit.
So they'll come up
whatever. It wasn't that great.
From the 33. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right.
Hit him. Hit him. Hit him.
He'll get this one to Patrick. Down inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays. And there's an example of that right there.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down and goal. Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdowns.
Every time I start drinking.
And the Broncos have taken the lead. So they go play action, 3 tight ends out there in the heavy set.
Well, they showed everything that suggested running play. Just what you mentioned, 3 tight ends, heavy formation, able to go play action off of it, because if you're a defender, you're thinking it's a running play with that much beef on the field.
But they passed it, and they got 6 out of it. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you
won't let me back out.
You can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in
it's stuck in sim mode.
Next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and
manageable? Looks like I'm stuck.
Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
And that'll be good for 8
They're doing all right.
To the 45. Play action now. Mills. And again, back to Komet. And he gets this to the other side
They're
of
moving the ball.
The
Shit, they don't need me.
Going out. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff for Pierce. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run a draw now with Jefferson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing, Mills. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about
take
a
it,
yard
take the
short.
points.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be
Take the
4th
points.
down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Oh, I hope they take the points.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt.
Oh, come on.
Right, and it comes back. It's no good.
You gotta be kidding me.
At a 7-point game.
What the hell, man?
Denver's offense now set to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive.
There we go.
Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And
right on, bud.
The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down,
Good
coach.
defense.
Break it down. Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, the spot and help separate the receiver.
4th and 1, they went for it.
So on now is Johnny Hecker.
They didn't get it.
One away.
So the other team got momentum and a couple big plays, got a touchdown.
This one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits it.
Now we're on the back foot.
All the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Defense playing good though.
Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know, for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit.
Come on, quick,
and
go.
then to not even see the
Clock.
ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up.
Line back up, line back up.
And
there we go.
This one just shy of the 40,
Let's go.
down at the 39. Mills throw there, complete to Mooney. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Mills now from the 50. Oh, that's into a and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Damn it, Stevie had to say something.
Not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
You had to say something.
Why you have those 5 DBs out there? You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Man.
Good starting field position for them.
I'm not worried though, because you know what always happens.
At their own 43.
second half of the game, we come back.
They
So
start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
just can't let them score here.
They go play action now. Wilson.
There it is.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans will take over possession here up at the 40.
He was hurt earlier. He left the game and came back.
Been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Good play.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Need at least 10 yards here, then we can field goal.
On second and very short, Mills. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. An incomplete
The
pass
quarterback?
on second down
Yeah,
leads
probably.
us to third
Almost all
inches.
players do.
That's into
Oh,
the
what the
crowd,
hell?
intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take
Dude.
their own 27. Well, that
It's
one
going
was
down
in
bad.
the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be
Yeah, like all
picked off.
players and coaches have Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that.
Trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. After the interception, here's Wilson. It's complete to Williams. And he'll get it up to the 30.
Come on, we just need to go to halftime. We just got to get to halftime. Oh, did you?
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. Always got some breathing room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, 1 half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to
Yeah,
you
they're a
guys
good team to
in just a
rebuild.
moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. So with
We usually play good in the second half.
for the second half, and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As I'm privileged to hand things back.
I don't know why, but we're usually a
to
second half
Brandon
team, so.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And they have
No, I
work
wouldn't
to
start
do
the
in
car up in
second
case it starts
half
to
if
go
they
bad.
want
They
to
go
earn
get the
that
car and get the
berth
fuck
to
out of
Super
there.
Bowl.
And I'm pretty
Before
sure
the fans
this is one of
start
their
throwing
coaches
shit.
at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first down throw for Mills. There's Mooney with another catch.
Nice.
And they're able to work this across.
Yeah, we'll probably have another meeting with the
So
media
on the
after
other
this
side
game,
of the field
either which
now,
way.
it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Mills.
Throw it.
Finding Hardman here over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And they'll run on first down with Jefferson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Mills. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18.
This could be the one. We're in range.
A give up the middle to Jefferson. And he'll
Nice,
take it
mix
from
it
the
up.
18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Mills. And this one is going to be off.
I just threw that one away.
Far out in front. This will be the 8th.
Just trying to get rid of it.
It's 3rd and 7. From the
Come on, touchdown.
Mills. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy
take
of
it, take the
10
points.
at the 11 or the 12. And his kick is right there.
There we
It's
go.
good, and that'll bring him back within
That'll get
4.
them fired up. That'll get morale going.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back.
Hold them.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 27. Here's Wilson. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Wilson to throw. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And that one opened up for him well.
All right, we got to get the defense to tighten up here.
26-yard line. 110 yards rushing.
Otherwise, it's going to be party over.
Goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Play action. It's Wilson. Steps away. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Williams, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there.
Yeah.
They saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft.
Staying in the game, but
really make a big time play for their defense.
really gotta step up here soon. Running out of time.
Here's 2nd and goal.
Need an interception or something here.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in.
Yeah, that's not going to help.
For a Denver touchdown. Ryan Knoll.
That's not going to help. Well, time to do dab and drink beer.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
11.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now out comes Houston. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one.
Come on, what was that?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd down, Mills again. And this will be caught by Mooney. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Desperate.
Mills now.
There we go.
He's got Mooney once again bringing it in. That'll put him over 100 receiving yards now in this AFC title game. It's a 1st down.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out
Mixing?
left and they end up running a crossing route.
Maybe I'm not mixing them.
Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
First down, Mills over the middle, and that's caught by Komet.
Yeah.
They're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I mean, his yards, Mike.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball
yeah,
when it's caught, and you don't
doing
give
a dab.
much run after the catch.
That was a dab tool moving around inside the nail.
Straight ahead with Jefferson, and he is met in
that
his
was
tracks behind
that,
the line
that's
of scrimmage. This will be a
horrible.
loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
That's why I usually pull the mic away from my face.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mills. And this pass broken up.
Jesus.
And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Denver's offense ready to go again. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They try the left side here with Williams. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. And he'll just get it.
You get hit.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Not looking good.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Wilson. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he will have a Broncos first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range
defense is
throws
collapsing.
are available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Get an interception. Get a sack or interception.
Again, Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Yeah, whatever.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they have been dominant in this one. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Well, take it on the chin. Made it further in the year than we thought we would.
And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
After this game, I'll go through the stats.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down
do the
a
off
couple
season.
yards shy of the 30.
That's where we get new players.
Darnell Mooney.
Oh, I'm not fired. Somebody's going to get fired, but it ain't going to be me.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times. But
You'll go before I will.
whatever they're doing is working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Come on, let's throw it deep, man. Let's go for it.
Mills.
Put on a show.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Jordan. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mills.
Get rid of the ball.
Mills hit, and he loses the ball. The Broncos say
there's your favorite play. There's your favorite play.
Buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
All right, back in the red zone, too, about to score again. Holy shit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson out quickly to Judy. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On 2nd down, Williams.
Nah, he's young. He's got to grow. He gets better.
Touchdown.
He's grown a lot in a little bit of time we had him.
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Watch, next year he's going to be a lot better. But the year after that, he's going to be really good.
So they're able to capitalize there.
We just got to make sure we got talent around him. Capitalize on it, you know what I mean? Because he starts off young, progress, get better and better and better. So when they're in their prime, you want to make sure you got talent around them. Capitalize on it.
Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
He's going to be something. About 3 or 4 years, watch. He's going to be really good. We'll be trying to get Super Bowls about 3 or 4 years in a row. I don't know about 4, but probably 3 is what we're shooting for.
And there will not be a return.
That's why the team's so young. We're going to make a run.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all.
What do you mean?
Are you saying that you feel
sacking's
like
huge in the NFL?
Think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a much-needed accomplishment there on 3rd down. They've been forced to punt far too many times already. They needed something to go their way, and they're able to get a new set of downs.
Look, he's trying to fire him up. He's trying hard. It's too late. It's too late.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
We need like a big play.
Jefferson. Nifty move.
Like a huge touchdown out of nowhere.
Midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To throw, Mills. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there. Making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mills. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Holding on to it too long again.
Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mills.
I'm not sure what happened there.
But he still brings it in. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
Yards. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it.
Look at that.
And that is incomplete. The Texans
can't say he didn't try.
They come up empty here on 4th. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
It was there. That's on the receiver.
Mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not
he almost had it.
why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he will have the Broncos 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Yeah, whatever.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On the receiving end. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few
doing good for the year.
At the 46.
Catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On is the punt.
Let's go old school there.
Like, I shouldn't have won the last 3 games.
Corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Mills now. Mills to throw it. And this is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mills. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schwartz. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The Texans send the punter out, standing just outside his own goal line.
Oh, man.
It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run the offense,
right.
but they're putting a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson dancing to his left. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A give to the fullback on the dive.
Got him.
Trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations.
He's doing a dab.
Around, I think, because if you can stop
He's smoking weed
like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 125 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a 1st down.
Well short.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try.
Your FIV guy.
49-yard attempt from the left hash. Seibert able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and try to add to this lead.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
What the fuck,
the
man?
Broncos are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept.
I know.
Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
I'm stuck in it too. I can't like just send the rest of it and go on.
Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich.
It glitched and I can't get out of it, so I got to watch it. Only way I can get out is finish the game, or close the app and then open it again. But I killed the stream and everything. So it's gonna be a long 7 minutes.
They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all.
But don't worry, I'm taking notes. Like I said, it's the end of the year. This is the time of year that the draft and
as this game continues.
Free agency happens, so that's when people get hired, fired, traded.
But it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line.
It's about to be the time of year to change the roster up, so.
Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
No. He's got one more year.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson.
Because I think next year he's up for contract. That's how I judge him.
4 touchdown passes on the afternoon, and the Broncos are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Because next year should be the year that, like, when we choose how many games we're going to win for this season, it's going to be 7. You know, it's 4.
Yeah, we're supposed to be
So starting next year to be 7 for 2 years, and then after that it's going to be playoffs every year after that. Because I can get fired, so.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Next year's the money year for him. Either he gets the big contract or he gets fired.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Where we stand
the problem is, though, like,
this one pretty much out of reach.
If we get rid of him,
going to be disappointed about
who are we going to put in his spot?
Ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's
there's only 32 starting quarterbacks in the league because there's 32 teams, right? So there's only 32 of them jobs in the world. Matt does stream, Steve. He's in a lot of my streams.
Completed in Mechie. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
You should just be able to click on his name. Accidents happen.
Right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
A quick throw knocked away.
Man, I've been playing together for years. Streaming together, playing games together.
Which is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mills to the air again.
Oh, okay.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back.
Well, you can do it on your phone.
5-yard line. 2 yards the loss.
No, I usually do it on the phone.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard.
This accidents happen on YouTube, but when you look it up, it's not the K-pop band.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Shakes off the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders.
Why did he just go down? What, like,
a huge loss.
You get out the sack, but where's he going?
The credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over, try to identify what's working and keep it going.
The Texans send the
Yeah, Steve, you're like Max.
he's
funny. He jokes around a lot like we do.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and out will come the offense as they take over. And Denver getting set to take the field.
You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep
it must be yours.
Continue to play hard, and that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
2nd and short. Is it a no-brainer to think I give it to my fullback and I pick it up?
You would think a no-brainer, but that time able to hit him for a loss.
It definitely was not a gimme, was it?
Yeah, it must be you. Mine's fine.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that will be incomplete. Here's John.
I don't know. Well,
now.
I don't know.
He's been terrific so far.
Maybe.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The internet's like randomly trash here sometimes.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
Usually works fine unless I'm trying to stream or upload something.
Things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Max is the guy you want to train.
And a Texans 1st down.
Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough.
He's the guy you're looking for, Steve.
But nice to see
he's built like Bigfoot.
Use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points
I don't know.
to make this thing look just a little bit better.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks.
11.
It was an alien gimp suit, maybe.
Here's Mills. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
Right.
They're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Back to throw. Mills.
Oh, I just got the notification for connection quality.
Yeah, they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
If this were baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah.
The defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field.
Man.
It's a 61-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain well behind. So the Broncos coming out now.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already.
That's the only thing running in the house, too. Everybody else is asleep.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put
their phones are on, but they're not doing nothing. You know what I mean? Everybody's sleeping.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second
Oh, what's
down.
going on? Game's only got a minute something left, so after that, maybe I'll stop it, restart it, see if it gets better.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of
27 seconds left.
16-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about,
All right, yeah, I'll restart
they've
it.
got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, you know, make it tough for them to come out the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.